Hi travelers, Tara here. This is going to be a quick reading. I'm going to introduce you to a new product that I have. Actually, I have two new products. I do have the 24-hour access that's available for $237. You get to come in and see the monthly videos, both individual and the relationship readings. You gain access to 3 articles, and there's a bonus gallery set up. So I finally have that thing working correctly. The next thing I'm introducing, I had a relative come to me in a dream, and this relative did this same kind of work, but came and said that I should try to offer a more client proactive product. Okay, and what I mean by that is offer you the opportunity to become more proactive in whatever those things are that you are doing, because sometimes reading cards are just simply not enough. You may get some of the answers that you want, but then you may be kind of stuck as to how to clear the energy or move forward. Now, that being said, there are no 100% guarantees in anything. So please don't assume that perhaps if you avail yourself of this product that all of your problems are going to be solved, so to speak, because remember that it is through our own free will choices and decisions and or actions sometimes that we can bring about the conditions that may be blocking us or crossing us up. There are times, however, in which the universe itself is preventing you from moving forward to either save you from yourself, right? Or from perhaps a situation that may not be in your highest good. So that new product is called the Conjure consultation. You can go over and take a look. It is on the main menu of the website. And it is, you can read all about it, but it is much more proactive in the sense that I will help you to work through the steps to at least gain some perhaps relief for yourself, okay? Or to come to the actual truth of whatever the situation is. Because many times people will come and they think that somebody's cursed them or crossed them up. And really that may not be. Most of the times, I would say 90% of the time, that 95, that is not the case. Okay, so this is a way to discover what really is going on with you. For some of you, you've been wanting, you may have wanted to get an Akashic Records reading. You can get an etheric cord cutting, which is a mini Akashic Records reading. But there have been times when I've discovered that that's not going to help people. So I'm not going to BS you about what's going on. I'm not going to try to sell you any products. I'm going to actually show you, teach you, give you the instructions that you need to kind of get yourself through. Now, with that being said, we have Jupiter going direct on the 10th in a couple of days, which is great. Website members, for those of you, go in and search Jupiter Luck, because wherever Jupiter falls in your chart, this is going to show you where Scorpio falls, what house Scorpio falls in your chart for yourself, and particularly your solar sign chart. This is going to show you where things will be triggered for you now. But in addition, we also have this partial solar eclipse and new moon just a couple of days later. And then following that, on the 26th, Mercury goes retrograde into Leo. So for those of you who are not interested perhaps in card readings, but you want to really look at something in terms of what may be triggered in your chart, what may be affected by these planetary transits, your best bet would be to get a transit tutorial. Still, again, many of you who are website members have not contacted me for your solar sign charts. You need to do that. Please don't assume that I know whether or not you contacted me. You should have your 0 Aries chart, but I know that many of you do not have your solar charts. And I'm also going to provide you with a copy of your actual Coke natal chart, because you're able to create that when you come to the site, but you're not able to save it. So you'll be getting 2 extra charts. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and lay these cards down. This will be a quick reading. There will be no wrap-ups with the oracle cards. Basically what we're going to be looking at is just the energy surrounding a particular situation, okay? I don't know if it's going to be work, love, money, business, job, family. I don't know. I'm using the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, and depending on what is happening, I have 3 different decks for clarifications, okay? First card down, the Hanged Man. Well, this is our situation, okay? Actually, this is representative of you, whomever the situation is going to be talking about, okay? This could also be the idea that maybe this is a Pisces individual that you're dealing with. So it's energies, remember, not anything else. Ah, well. This is the effect this is having on you. And the timing. These are the steps you can take. And this is going to be your way through. What is underneath the deck is the High Priest. Four major arcanas in the spread. 3 swords, a wands, and a cup. For some of you, and this reading is just energies, okay? So it can apply to a lot of different things for different people, all right? It's not going to be specific to your issue. That is what the Conjure consultation is for, to see exactly what your issues are. So this is just a broad, general kind of a reading, okay? There's a hold up for some of you. Something is on pause, on hold. It is a moment in which you are unclear about what the issue is, how this issue has come about, and what it is you should do about it. I feel for some of you, this is the idea that you're dealing with someone who is very deceptive. The situation itself could be deceptive. There could be some things about it in which you are not aware, or you are, in a sense, you kind of have the intuition that something is not right, but you're unsure of what that is. For some of you, this could be the issue of somebody gossiping about you, or speaking ill about you, or just generally causing you some kind of mental distress, worry, fear, anger. These are 8 swords here, okay? The page with the 7, that gives me 8 swords. You guys know I read a lot of what's not here, not necessarily what is here. I do feel that the way for you to, what you can, this is going to, I think, last until, I would dare say, this whole month. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm looking at this like the eclipse and the new moon. That's what that card represents. So for some of you, this has been a 2-week time period when you just, it's almost like you've hit a wall, okay? Some of you assume that there's somebody gossiping about, maybe there is, all right? But the first thing you need to know is that how people cross you up or block you is they get inside your head, okay? It's just thoughts, words, ideas, perceptions, beliefs. Not so much as to what they are thinking about, but it's how you are viewing or thinking or interpreting this situation. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, here we have the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Wands. So I think for some of you, this is, in one respect, yes, maybe they have gotten over on you and this is a victory. Okay. But you positively here with this High Priestess can remedy this situation and knock three of those wands down, because here we have the Three of Wands over here. Threes always speak to the start of something. Okay. Two things coming together to make a third thing. So for me, the way I'm looking at this particular High Priestess is this is about focusing and concentrating on what you know to be true for yourself. Okay. This could also be the idea that maybe some of you need to do some research. I do feel that some of you will be changing direction. Okay. And if you're not changing direction, you need to be contemplating about changing that direction. So this direction could literally be in what you're doing, how you're doing it, where you're focusing your time and energy, where are you placing your mental abilities. Okay. The reason why I say this is because here we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's our Jupiter card. Jupiter goes direct. And I think if you will focus and concentrate clearly on what the issue may be, that you can positively destroy and recreate this situation. Okay. There is Kali Ma. Kali Ma is both a goddess of creation and destruction. And if you call upon Kali Ma, she will positively go after your enemies for you, whether those enemies are actual enemies or people that are just sending you bad mental energy and you are receptive to it. This is sometimes what this particular, for me, what do you call it? The Hanged Man can represent. Now, the Hermit comes along. The Hermit represents two things. The Hermit in this particular, the Hermit represents that idea that some of you feel alone. You feel as if you don't even want to come out. You feel as if you want to hide because that is how you feel most safely. And true, in one respect, the Hermit can be about that idea of self-care, taking care of yourself. It represents the sign of Virgo. We have Venus moving into Virgo. We have both Ceres and Fortuna have moved into Virgo. Here again is Fortuna is representative of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the idea of understanding that what has happened or what may be happening to you is neither punishment nor reward. It is simply a moment in time. Now, the Ten of Cups ends this. This is our way through. And the Ten of Cups is that idea of having enough to go around, of sharing what you have, of stepping into that energy where you feel that there is abundance and blessings. This may not necessarily, some of you may be separated. A trip may be coming up where you have to be separated from your loved ones. Okay. This could be the idea that maybe you need to take a trip to go and visit some of your loved ones for some of you. It is positively the idea as well to not only do self-care for yourself, but also to, what is my guides just showed me something and it was a flash and it came so quickly. I missed it. Maybe they will show it to me again. Okay. Now, the High Priest speaks to social norms, doing the right thing. It speaks to personal finances, personal possessions, houses, cars, mortgages, car loans, bank accounts, 401ks, charities, businesses. But it also speaks to that idea of what is the value that you are placing on certain things. Okay. You always hear me say love and money are two sides of the same coin. So the question becomes, how do you fix this situation? What do you do about it? And what is it worth to you? Positively, there are some people and situations that are more precious than money and gold. And then positively, there are some people in situations that really ain't worth the time that you want to give breath to. Let me show you these cards. I do feel that some of you are crossed up in the sense that there's somebody you're dealing with who's making things difficult for you. There is our Hanged Man card. And I think this represents this new moon phase coming in. Page of Swords. Some of you may have been confused as to where this energy is coming from and who that person is. Here it is. The Page of Swords. So this is not only a message, but it could be, and the message is designed. Whatever the message or the news is, it's designed to fuck with you. There is the Seven of Swords, the Lady Fox. Hold on one second. There is this huge fly in here, and nothing irritates me more than the sound of a fly flying around. Nothing irritates me more. And of course, he's not going to land when I need him. In fact, my guide said for some of you, this person literally is like a pest to you, like a mosquito. And it is someone, I think, who has not been able, you have not been able to get rid of this person very quickly and very easily. Okay? There's our Six of Wands. Our High Priestess. Our Three of Wands. You've already seen the Wheel of Fortune card. You've seen the Ten of Swords. Here is the Hermit. And there is the Ten of Cups. Now, let's pull cards because we want to know here on this Page of Swords and the Seven. Actually, let me read to you the meanings of the cards. Here is the Hanged Man. Where is he? This is Medusa. Everything is frozen. A barrier in your life keeps you from moving forward, living through tremendously stressful conditions, but managing to survive by waiting for the right time. Now, this card is telling me that some of you need to freeze somebody's actions, okay? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Keep aware for a message and an opportunity about money or material gain. This can also be an advance notice of a troubling period in your life, especially if you do not see through the illusions. These two cards. Seven of Swords. Here's the character of the person. Someone who doesn't reveal his or her true personality or plans. It also says a meeting or confrontation will require you to use subtle intuition to sort lies from truth. So far, they've been getting over. Here is the Six of Wands. Now, it says, an important message will soon come to you in a dream or an unexpected event. Courage and determination are necessary to win your way through the opposition. Remember, eclipses hide things. Sometimes it can be something that has been hidden from you for quite some time that will be revealed to you. And sometimes when that occurs, if there's a revelation, you actually get to see someone's true face and character, and you are shocked by it. A secret will be revealed. Use the intuition to understand and solve a problem. Okay? For some of you, this could be a female that you're dealing with. And if not a female, then it's someone who is rather clever. Okay? Remember, they're not showing you their true plans. The High Priestess can speak to secrets. Well, it does speak to secrets, not it can. Here is the Three of Wands. It says you are building a firm foundation. More patience and planting are needed before all the pieces are in place. This is the Jinn. So this is about calling on those forces that are going to help you move through this. Wheel of Fortune. Now, Where is the wheel? It's a 10. So we have three changing energies here. 3 tens at the bottom of the spread. Okay. Whatever this block is, this is our way through. So this is about understanding that the situation will change. For some of you, it's going to change in the negative. For others of you, it's going to change in the positive. But that no matter how those changes go about, it is a moment, okay? You positively have the power to cut through whatever the mental bullshit is. For some of you, this could be removing yourself from a particular situation. And for others of you, this could be about utilizing those friends and family and support network that you have. I will give you those meanings of those 3 tens with this 9 here. This Hermit card. Wheel of Fortune. A cycle ends in your life and an initiation period arrives, bringing good fortune. You are faced with the dilemma of choosing the right course that could take you on the higher on the wheel or let you fall. Obstacles that may threaten your plans will last only a short time. 10 of Swords. Here we go. She's Kali Ma. This card symbolizes a major disaster that will occur unless changes are made. Make a clean break with the past and don't leave any loose ends behind. So what I think is perhaps the person or who has in effect been the source of this may make a move. Okay, the Hermit card, and that will show you who and what, because I feel that some of you have no clue where this is coming from. But the truth of the matter is you do know where it's coming from. You just have not seen it. What am I looking for? The Hermit. Okay. Here he is. This card suggests that you need a time of peace and quiet to contemplate your decisions. Do not make hasty choices, but ask advice of a knowledgeable person you trust. Okay. This is also saying, I feel that for some of you, you've been really, really stressed out. You've been in a mental way and you're not sure what you can do about it. But there is something you can do about it. Here's the 10 of Cups. And I am here to help you. Trust me, I've been through it before. There will be a happy, secure family life. Joy and love are abundant. Use your talents to bring happiness to others. So what this card is telling me is that you're going to have to enlist the aid of not only your knowledge and your skill. You're going to have to take some time out and get to the truth of this situation. But that also you can positively call on, let's say, your ancestors to help you with this particular situation. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to pull a few cards. I'm going to look specifically at the 7 of Swords here. To see what this is telling me. Because remember, this is the effect of the situation. This is why things are the way they are. Okay? And so it would behoove you to use some counteraction. Now, whether this is through thoughts, actual work itself, research, or just the simple action of taking a step back. So that you can gain clarity. The disgrazia, an extreme misfortunate event. This card can speak to ruin. It can speak to gossip and slander. It can speak to betrayals. Dispiacere, this is you. The worry, the tears, the anxiety. There it is. The desperate jealousy. Now, this card says an excessive attachment to a situation. Falling on the Seven of Swords. So for many of you, if you know whom this person is, what you need to do is clear that energy off of yourself. Okay? I can help assist you with that, with the new Conjure reading. I'm going to take one more look to see what this Six of Wands is telling me. Because I think for some of you, this is going to come to some kind of confrontation. And what I mean by confrontation is you are going to be confronted with the individual either revealing themselves to you. You're finally going to see the truth of this situation, and I can help you with that. And you're also going to be confronted with yourself. What are you going to do about it? And sometimes we don't know what to do. The Casa, the Mercante, 2 3 of Wands, and the Giovane Fanciulla. Well, some kind of safety and security. For some of you, this could be a property issue. Going into negotiations or business deal with a Giovane Fanciulla. So this could be a new business partner. This could be a relative. This could be the idea that there's somebody that has been has left you for someone else. Now they are about to move into a new place and or a new life, and this is what is bugging you. For others of you, this could be the idea that something just did not go right and you can't figure out what that is. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. I forget what they're even called. They're mini cards because the other deck is so big I can't handle it. So they're real tiny. The Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. And again, the Seven of Swords. Is that swords? Yes. For some of you, this is a new, either financial deception. It could be what do you call it? An earth sign female. This earth sign female could be you. Let me tell you what this 7 means here. The Fool speaks to nonconformist madness and lightheartedness. What this is telling me is that for some of you, you honestly believe that you're in a secure position and you're not. You think you are, but you're not. This is about inheritances. Here is the 7 of Swords. It speaks to subterfuge. Okay, that's somebody doing something behind your back. Talk. And this is an attempt. I think some of you can stave this off. But first you have to get to the truth of the situation. So that's what I have for you. You can come on over and check out either the new readings, or you can come in and take a look at, you know, whatever it is you need to do. I hope these messages helped. And until next time, namaste.